to himself.
Oh, busy, Liza. Spinning, spinning, spinning. The fine art of web making. Passed down from mother to daughter, no doubt. That's your fantasy, isn't it? You want to have Tad and devour him, too.
Okay, so it's basically copying, collating, running, and fetching.
So much for the glamour of showbiz.
Well, an intern's life is high stress, not high glitz.
The guy I'm replacing...
Ooh, don't say that. That's bad karma. That's like saying the name of that Scottish play, backstage opening night.
Okay, my predecessor, he couldn't hack the pressure?
He was bent before we got him. Look, just don't shoot the guests and you'll be fine.
Oh, what about Tad Martin?
He's a nice guy. He's fair, he's funny, high energy, super intelligent. You'll like him.
Will he like me?
Why not?
I've heard rumors.
You know something I don't?
Well, it's probably just people talking, but I heard that Mr. Martin expects certain favors from his staff.
Favors?
S-E-X. Is it true?
He's never made a pass at me. Look, if you want to keep your job, I suggest you put that bit of garbage in the garbage can.
Hey, troops. Ready to roll? Got a hot show on the tubes today. Hi. Is it me or just suddenly get cold in here? Let's talk in here. Liza Colby.
Put me on hold. Tell Miss Colby it's Dan Soloway. Look, this is a late-breaking story she doesn't want to miss.
Hey, Terry, how's tricks? Something I said?
So did he make a pass at you?
I heard he pounced on someone in legal.
I heard it was accounting. I mean, for a married man, he sure gets around.
Listen, Jane, Carla, I was wondering if I could interest either of you in putting in a little overtime. I'll make it worth your while. Candy, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. Is there any way that we could get together and hammer out that remote budget? Maybe tomorrow at lunch. Don't move. Come here. I got something in my teeth.
No.
Do I smell funny?
No?
You sure?
Yeah.
Then why do I feel like I just stepped out of the Twilight Zone?
Oh, come on, you know what it's like before taping. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
Whatever you do, don't let him corner you in the copying room. Tad Martin has a rep for helping himself to supplies, if you catch my drift.
You men are all alike. You see everything with a sexual subtext.
Subtext, hell. You read like an open book.
Male
Liza.
chauvinist porkers flock together. I mean, you think that anybody, you and Tad, that enters your airspace automatically wants to sleep with you.
Excuse me? Did I just hear you call the man who pays your paycheck a pig?
Well, not directly, but if the cloven hoof fits,
Watch your mouth.
you tell Tad to watch where he puts his.
Maybe I should put you out of your misery. Just give him the top job and give you 2 weeks
Oh,
severance.
you mean-spirited turncoat.
Don't test me, Liza. I'll win. I always do.
No one lives forever.
Well, I plan to be the exception to that rule. Behold, Miss Colby, the old man of the battlefield. There may be a little snow on the roof, honey, but inside I'm still burning hot. And I stoke myself with cocky upstarts who think they invented the art of war. You are outranked and outclassed. And what was that other thing you mentioned? What was that? Oh, the mind wanders when one gets really old. Time. Time. That was it. According to your contract, you have precious little of it left.
I have a few weeks till the competition's over.
Well, I suggest you use them well. Choose the hottest topics you can find and produce the hell out of them.
What's the point, Adam? I mean, forgive the poor scene reference, but I'm hog-tied before I even start. Tad hosts my shows, too. All he has to do is sabotage every soundbite.
I'll take care of Tad, don't worry.
Why don't I feel reassured?
Your peace of mind isn't my concern. Just stop smearing Tad and do your job. And may the best man win.
Yes, Iris, what is it? Oh, what line? Dan, what is it? I hope it's good.
It's good. Erica Kane's down here at Pine Valley PD. She just confessed to being the driver in a hit and run.
My, how delicious. Is she being formally charged?
Not yet. She just finished giving her statement. I got most of it down in my notes. She could be looking at some heavy jail time.
Well, don't move. I'll get a video crew. I'll be there in just a few minutes. Well, Tad, try and top this one.
I've already heard about Tad and his wandering hands.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear.
We should get back to work.
Where did you hear this ridiculous rumor about Tad Martin?
Oh, it's true.
I don't think so.
Yolanda, the taping
See, my
schedules?
roommate has a cousin who's married to a guy who works for an LA affiliate that carries the show.
Oh, practically the horse's mouth.
Anyway, my roommate says on his last trip to LA, Tad groped or came on to practically every female on the lot.
Yolanda.
I heard the same thing from Candy.
You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, today's my first day.
What's your name?
Yolanda Parker.
Hi, Dixie.
Hi, nice to meet you. Do you work here too?
No, actually, I'm related to the show by marriage. Tad Martin's my husband.
Mrs. Tad?
Of the Roving Hands, yes.
I am so sorry. I really had no idea.
Do you really think it's smart to spread rumors about your boss on your first day?
I'm sorry. Me and my big mouth.
Look, don't worry about it. Tad and I have no secrets from each other.
Nope. Fan mail from some flounder. Hey, honey, how was class? Did you wow Michael's students with your Great Society slideshow? I swear I love the one about LBJ holding up the beagle by his ears.
I am so mad.
Yeah, well, I guess cruelty to animals is no laughing matter.
Tad, you should hear what's making the rounds on the gossip circuit.
By all means. You haven't got anything nice to say, sit next to me.
I'm serious, Tad.
Jinkies.
It's about you.
What is it? What'd you hear?
One intern talking to one of the co-workers about WRCW's resident, Lech.
I didn't know we had one. Lewis in accounting?
You.
You're kidding.
Tad and his roving hands. Can't keep them off the girls.
That's patently ridiculous. I mean, of all the people in this building, it can't be me. I'm not some flesh presser.
One of the girls was saying to the other one about how you, often you help yourself to the office supplies. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Come on, honey, it's a lie. Do I look remotely like Demi Moore to you?
No, of course not. I mean, I know the rumors aren't true, but I mean, how does stuff like this get started?
I don't know. But it's starting to make sense. Everybody just treated me like dirt out there on the studio floor a while ago. What about all those comments that Madge made when we were in New York?
Madge, the
affiliate rep.
Affiliate rep from L.A.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the girls was saying that she got the dirt on you from somebody who knew somebody who worked for somebody for an L.A. affiliate.
Uh-huh. I'll give you 3 guesses who's holding the shovel. You probably don't need the first 2.
Liza.
Who else could it be?
If I say to stop tape, you don't. You keep rolling tape. All right, now go in there and make it great.
So I believe that that's everything. Do you have any questions?
No, I think we have it all down. This is Detective Derek Fry concluding this session with Erica Kane. The time is now 2:45 p.m.
What happens now?
Well, we hand your case over to the acting DA.
Jack Montgomery.
Well, no, Jack's out of town, but we'll let you know the disposition of your case as soon as he gets back.
Am I free to go?
Well, you came here of your own free will. I trust that you're not a flight risk.
Oh, no, of course not. I'll stay put, I assure you. Derek, do you think that I'm going to have to go to jail?
Well, that's for a judge to decide, Erica. I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize. You've been very helpful. Dimitri. Hello.
Erica.
Well, imagine running into each other here, of all places.
Yes, I stopped by to ask Derek if he's heard any news on Julia and Noah. Maria's worried sick.
Well, Jack's down in Jamaica following up on the lead. Now, all I can tell you at this point is that Noah and Julia have been spotted. I mean, they are alive, and so far they've managed to give the police a slip.
So they're alive? That's wonderful. That's something to hold on to.
Excuse me, Miss Kane. May I have a statement? Is it true?
Who the hell let you in here?
You came down here today to confess to being the driver in a hit and run, Miss Kane. Isn't it true that you almost killed your sister-in-law and her pregnant passenger? You were as high as a kite and you left her for dead. Isn't that right, Miss Kane?
All right, get that microphone out of her face.
Let me through, please. Excuse me.
Is it true you came down here to make a full confession?
Did you turn that camera off?
Oh, please, Larry, stop tape. Erica, I apologize for this intrusion.
Right, just get your camera crew out of here. Miss Kane has no comment to make.
No, wait. There is something I would like to say for the public record. As many of you know, I have just completed treatment for addiction to pain medication at the Betty Ford Center. I have been able to make peace with myself by telling the truth. And I believe that I owe that to you as well.
You don't owe them anything.
No, it's all right. Believe me, this is something that I have to do. I am certainly not proud of the person that I became while under the influence of drugs. I know that I hurt many innocent people and many people who I care very deeply about. The truth is that I was behind the steering wheel of the car that hit Dr. Maria Santos Gray's car and her passenger in that car, Kelsey Jefferson. I then left the scene of the accident, and I let an innocent man take the blame for my potentially tragic mistake. My actions are inexcusable, and I know that there's absolutely no way I can go back and rectify all the pain and suffering that I caused. But the best I can do is admit the truth, admit my mistakes, and take my punishment, whatever that may be. I mean, if I have to go to jail, I will serve my term.
What about Dr. Kinder's conviction?
Derek?
If Miss Kane is found guilty, his conviction will be overturned.
All right. The show is over. Get your gear and get out.
Come on, get these guys out of here.
Erica, I am so sorry about the crew.
It's all right.
Tad must have sent them. I had no idea.
Forget it.
Really, I know that there's a lot of bad blood between us, but I just want to tell you I really admire what you just did. It took a lot of courage.
Oh, don't admire me, please, Liza. Just go.
Well, could I ask you a question? If you could find it in yourself to extend me a little professional courtesy.
Oh, of course.
Dr. Kinder, he risked his career, his reputation to protect you. Why would he do that? Dr. Kinder put his head on the chopping block. Why would he do that?
Well, I have no idea exactly why he did that. But perhaps he felt he was partially responsible for my drug addiction and he was trying to protect me.
To think nothing of his reputation. Better to be branded as a hit-and-run driver than a pill pusher.
Well, now leave it to you, Liza, to put your unique spin on everything.
Speaking of which, you have just taken your first baby step back into the spotlight.
Admitting to this felony crime certainly was not a publicity stunt, I assure you.
I would like for you to tell your story on the cutting edge.
What did you just say?
Surely you're joking.
No, I'm very serious.
There is no way in this world that I would ever appear on that show.
It was your show once.
Après moi le déluge. You turned a perfectly entertaining and stylish show into a video bloodbath. You have made it a televised forum for hate and violence. Please, I'm never going to have part of that.
Well, don't sugarcoat it. Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
Okay. You got the footage you came for. Why don't you go home and play with it? Edit it. See if you can't make me look like Janet Green with better jewelry.
Welcome back.
I have never been prouder of you than I am at this moment.
Why is that? Because I told Liza Colby what I really think of her mawkish TV show.
That, and the courage you had to just take charge of your life.
Well, when I was on pills, you know, I could just make excuses for myself. It was the pills, it wasn't me. But now that I'm clean and sober, I have to face myself, you know, and I would like to be able to look in the mirror and like what I see.
Oh, I like what I see. I like what I see very much.
Dimitri, coming here today, this was a real test for me, a very rough test, and I hope you understand that. It was a test that I had to pass, but I did. And having done that, I know now, really deep down, that I am going to make it. I am getting better. I mean, Erica came with a rap sheet, and I have not one urge to take any kind of pill whatsoever. That's progress, isn't it? I am getting better. I am going forward with my life, and I will not allow the past to weigh me down. Only...
What?
The past wasn't all bad. I mean, there were some parts of the past that were beautiful. There were some things about the past that I hope never to forget. So I'm going forward into the future. I don't want to go alone.
She's gonna start dishing it out. I'm gonna dish it back.
How?
I don't know yet. I'm working on it. One thing's for sure, I can fight just as dirty as she can.
Well, she threw the mud first.
Give me a couple days. I'll have her down on her hands and knees being fitted for a leash.
I'll bring a camera. I'm glad you're on my side.
Oh, you know I am, honey, every step of the way.
I never believed those rumors. Not for a minute.
Good. You have no idea how much I need you to believe in me.
Tad the Cad is a roguish memory from the past.
I don't miss him.
And neither do I. Because I have you. And you are all I've ever wanted.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You and Junior and Jamie may not be my entire life, but you're certainly the best part. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't get any better than us. Why on earth would I ever hit on anybody else when I've got you waiting for me at home?
Well, why don't you come home early tonight and we can ponder that question in depth.
In depth? I like it.
Come here.
I love you.
I love
okay,
you.
can't wait.
Bye.
Bye. And by all means, don't knock, just barge your way in.
Don't be cute with me, Tad. I'm not in the mood.
What's got your blood pressure spiked?
If it weren't for Junior, I would fire you on the spot. You and Liza.
Well, you got half a good idea. Go out and can her. Do us all a favor.
You're just as guilty as she is.
Of what? Guilty? I'm not the one sitting around the water cooling spreading rumors about Tad and his happy hands.
I've heard all about that.
Yeah, well then, you're the station owner. Why don't you do something?
I have talked to Liza. She wouldn't have had to resort to such drastic measures if someone had kept their pants zipped.
Well, whose zipper are we talking about, darling?
Resorted to such drastic measures if somebody had kept their pants zipped.
Well, whose zipper are we talking about, darling?
Marion, do you mind? This is my office.
Oh, well, far be it from me to come between the two of you. Although it's a deliciously wicked thought. One of your minions out there told me Liza was in here.
You're misinformed. We're discussing business.
And what interesting business it must be, Adam. Well, darlings, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Bye.
Adams, what are you accusing me of?
You know, stupid people make me angry. They waste my time, and worse, they waste my money.
So now I'm stupid.
No, you're far worse than stupid. Sleeping with Colby was certifiably insane.
In one day, I've managed to go from groping the interns to betting the boss. Tell me, did Liza start this little rumor, too?
We're talking about more than rumors here, Tad. And you know it. You've been fishing off the company pier, boy.
What did you do? Talk to the guy that sells bait?
Yeah, you could say that.
Who?
Are you denying it?
It was a mistake. It happened once. It won't happen again.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I don't know, Adam. What were you thinking when you cheated on Brooke with Dixie?
My past mistakes are irrelevant here. Why could you sleep with Colby when you have the most loving wife in the world?
I don't have to stand here and discuss my personal life with you.
Oh, have you read your contract lately?
What, the morals clause?
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You fire me, you have to fire her.
Then it would be worth it.
So what are you saying here? You would destroy three lives because of one stupid moment of weakness?
I'm not the one doing the destroying here.
Yeah, from media mogul to judge and jury in one step. You ever heard the one about people who live in glass houses?
Yep. You made a very bad choice. One that just may take you under.
I think it's going to take me under. I said it won't happen again, and it won't. It's over.
Tad, do you think that you can throw a rock in the water and not get ripples? It's not over. It's just begun.
Yoo-hoo, darling.
What do you want? Lunch?
What coaster are you on? I had lunch 2 hours ago.
Oh, well, details. How about dinner then, darling?
Too early. You're busy, Mother.
My, how succinct of you.
Mother, can't you see I'm working?
Don't you have underlings for that sort of thing?
Yeah, but they don't handle ad campaigns or programming decisions.
Oh, you are such a conscientious worker, Liza. You must have inherited it from me. And you also inherited a terrific gift for communication, darling.
I'll call when I get a break. Bye, Mother.
By the way, on my journey in here, I heard a little bit of a tantalizing conversation behind closed doors between Adam and Tad. And not being one to be merely tantalized, I walked into the room.
Mother.
Well, I told them I was looking for you.
I told you not to get in trouble.
I didn't, darling, but you're in a war and someone has to be on recon.
So what did you hear?
Oh, well, the word zipper was dangled deliciously in the air. And delightful visions passed before my eyes. And when I asked for further information, I was told to leave.
And the mood in the room was?
Oh, tense, my darling. Apparently, scandal is afoot, and Adam is extremely distressed.
It's just about...
The rumors, I suppose.
The rumors?
The gossip, darling, running around the studio here. Apparently, Tad can't keep his masculine, well-trained hands to himself. Of course, you must have heard all about that.
Yes, I heard.
Of course you have, darling. And, good work, Liza.
Excuse me?
Although the tacticing, rumors, you know, I think is really unnecessary.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Darling, your job is at stake here. And you have heavy artillery. So why don't you use it? Just simply tell Dixie the truth.
Sorry about that. Jim is one of the best general managers I know. Well, Sid, you are so perceptive. Thank you so much. Listen, if I wasn't planning on staying with WRCW into the next eternity, I would take you up on it. I will. And good luck with everything. Bye.
Liza, even I know that station. New York City, and you turned it down? What are you, demented?
Mother, thank you. It's so nice to know you're jeering me from the sidelines.
You were offered major money and a major market job, Liza.
Well, I haven't gotten where I've gotten without listening to my inner voice.
Your inner voice? Oh, well, let me see if I can hear your little inner voice. Perish at some podunk station in some dreary backwater town, huh?
I'm not ready.
For fame and fortune? Yes, you are.
I like to finish what I start.
Oh, meaning Tad Martin?
Yes. I'm not going to hand him my job.
Oh, please, this stupid contest?
Yes, this stupid contest. I am going to win this one, Mother.
How? By starting rumors? I think not. The National Intruder does that every week, and people live.
Oh, you prefer a scorched earth policy, do you?
Liza, if you just simply tell Dixie that you slept with her husband, your job will be secure.
I can play the adultery card if I wish. But why? There are less heavy-handed ways.
Oh, really? And what might they be?
No, this is my career. This is my life, my strategy. You are not a player.
This is not about your career, Liza. This is about Tad Martin.
I've already explained to you why I'm not telling Dixie.
You're not telling Dixie because you don't want to lose your chances with Tad.
Oh, please.
You are still hoping for a future with Tad. Aren't you, Liza?
Okay, get these letters out ASAP. And just do me a favor. Call Jennings and inform him of the changes, okay?
Yes, sir. Oh, about the meeting.
Yeah?
I'm not going to be the only PA there, am I?
No. There'll be legions of people there. Mobs.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Did you see that? It's ridiculous. She's practically shaking in her shoes like I'm going to tackle the poor kid right here in front of you.
Supposedly you have no shame.
Yeah, supposedly. This is getting real old real fast.
I quite agree.
Well, then maybe it's time to start a firefight. She's not the only person that can fight dirty, you know? She's hardly as pure as the driven snow. How the hell do you think Liza got as far as she did so quickly?
Dad, don't descend to her level again. Last time you ended up in bed with her.
Please, you don't know what happened.
If my son or Dixie suffer for this, I swear I'm going to come after you with a pair of red-hot tongs. It's not your tongue I'll rip out.
Are you standing there yelling at me? I'm not the one running around the studio spreading rumors.
Did you think Liza was some sort of good-hearted joy girl who was going to let you use her and then just happily walk away and keep quiet?
That's not what it was all about, okay? After Janet...
I don't want to hear what it was all about. You have put my son and a decent woman in harm's way, and if anything, I mean anything, hurts them, you're going to answer for it.
Liza is not about to announce to the whole world that we slept together.
How could you be so damn sure of it?
Well, for one thing, she's already had plenty of opportunity.
You have a lot to learn about scorned women.
Let me handle Liza, all right?
You're so good at it. All right, but remember, the day Dixie finds out about this is your last day on Earth. So lie if you have to lie.
What dreadful thing am I not supposed to know?
The Drek from the Liza Colby rumor mill.
Oh, you're a free-ranging Lothario? Adam, I've heard all about it. I mean, thanks for trying to protect me.
I just didn't want you and Junior to get smeared.
Oh, the rumors are groundless. I mean, if women in the studio want to fantasize about Tad, let them. I've got the real good. Besides, Tad would never touch another woman. I mean, in or out of the studio.
Well, yes, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
I am very happy. Liza is not going to win this one.
No, it's a good attitude. Well, I've got a meeting. Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, honey, my faith in you is absolutely unshakable. Now, Liza, I would like to take her and whip her little heart out for spreading these lies about you. Let's go pay her a little bit, shall we?
No, let's not.
Ted, she's trying to ruin your reputation.
I know she is, but she's not going to succeed. Believe me. I mean, think about it. Even scandals in tabloids don't last longer than a week. I mean, people forget it.
Well, wait a minute. What happened to your fight fire with fire attitude?
I got enlightened.
By who? What changed your mind?
You have completely misread me and misunderstood the situation.
Oh, you wish. I am on to you, Liza.
Telling Dixie about Tad and me would be pointless and counterproductive. I would have nothing to gain.
Except the man that you love would be free.
Would you please stop this?
And eventually you two would probably get together again.
Mother, I am not in love with Tad. If you want him, take him. He's yours and Dixie's. I don't want to be involved with your vicarious thrills anymore.
Oh, my. I seem to have hit a nerve here.
Yes, of course you hit a nerve. I want to get on with my life and stop being dragged into your sleazy fantasies.
Liza, it really hurts me to see you standing here deluding yourself like this. You are hopelessly in love with Tad, and everything you're doing right now is because Tad is not returning that love.
Adam reminded me that confrontation is pointless.
Tad, Liza should know at least that you're onto her.
She knows that I know. But even if we did confront her, all she would do is deny spreading the rumors.
Unbelievable. That woman has no conscience. I want her to admit that she's not playing fair.
What would we get out of it?
Satisfaction.
No, see, honey, no. I'm only going to get satisfaction when I get my hands on her job. And I can do that by playing by the rules. Besides, everybody that matters, you, Adam, know that the rumors are absolutely bogus. So there's no point.
Certainly some dirty little war. How low will Liza go to win?
Well, I'm not worried about it, and neither should you.
Your tenacity is infuriating. I am not in love with Tad. I want my job. This is my job, Mother. It may be hell, but it is my hell. Now, if you please.
Ah, my. Why do these visits always give me a headache? Have you got an aspirin, darling?
Help yourself.
Oh. And what is this for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Are you taping our conversation?
Not our conversation. No.
Oh. Well, you certainly are your mother's daughter. Darling, let me know if you change your mind about dinner tonight, okay?